What's going on, guys? Chuck in,
Kara.
and we are here. We are back again with Kara Watches, and this time we are at Harry Potter and
In
the
the
Order
Order
of
of
the Phoenix.
Phoenix.
So here, year 5. We are past the halfway point. We are all in. Things are getting real now.
Dark.
They're getting serious. So when we last left Harry Potter, he had shaggy hair. He got a haircut. Him and Ron got haircuts this year, which is good. And now, of course, we've the last time around, Voldemort came back.
We don't not speak his name.
I'm speaking because I ain't afraid. And at this point now, it's come out that everyone, the Ministry of Magic is trying to deny. They're calling Voldemort fake news. For those of you who know, it's funny, and I'm gonna watching this movie. There's a lot of this that's very, without getting too political, if I'm not going to, but very relevant to certain events now. We have the Ministry of Magic coming in. They're trying to push down the narrative that Voldemort is back. They're putting their I guess their fingerprints all over Hogwarts, trying to take it over. Essentially, the head minister of magic, I can't remember his name. He's under the impression that Dumbledore is basically trying to take over, and he's getting paranoid. So he's sending in his second name. Well, I can't remember her name. I can't remember the names right now. I do apologize. It'll come to me later on, I'm sure. But his little lackey, I'll put a picture out here and mention her name. To come in and basically oversee as the new teacher of Defense of Dark Arts, because there's a new one every year, which is hilarious. And always, for the most part, usually it ends up being the bad person. But all this kind of stuff is going on. She's cracking down on Hogwarts. She's replacing Dumbledore as the I don't say headmistress for some reason. That's wrong. The head person at Hogwarts, and of course, Harry's, find out about the Order of the Phoenix, which was an order that was created initially to fight. Oh my God! I'm about to say Sauron. I'm getting horribly confused. Voldemort. My God. I'm old, and so yeah, he's him and his other classmates are hiding to learn, to teach themselves defense against dark arts, because they're basically not doing it, and all in preparation to fight the oncoming war with Voldemort. So that's where we're at, and except things are getting pretty serious, pretty dark, pretty heavy. So what is your initial thoughts on the movie so far? Did you like it?
I thought it was pretty good.
Okay.
As usual. and but can just the lady please stop talking?
Umbridge. I think it was I want to say she was Professor Umbridge. That's who it was. Yeah, she was. I don't really care the actress, but she was very good, but being very annoying, very condescending, and very evil. To the point, just way she's like that really cruel teacher in school, which I've had. This we're going to have order. We're doing this all for the. She's very pleasant, but she's mean at the same time. It's very unnerving.
She acts like very innocent, but when no teachers are around or Miss McGonagall is around, she is so cruel to the students.
Yeah, there's a scene where she has like Harry, and basically she's like doing lines, which is probably British parlance for us, basically the writing sentences. So many times. Remember, as a kid, I've done the 500 sentences, and he writes with the particular quill he has, and basically he's like, well, how many times to write it? She's like, well, you just write it until it sinks in, and as he does that, he's writing. Of course, it's writing into his skin. It's a form of torture. It's awful, actually. It's pretty, it's pretty intense. What other thoughts you got about?
My hand hurts.
What do you think about the overall tone of the film compared to obviously when we first start off, things are all happy and bubbly and kind of silly, and then they're not quite that anymore. So how do you feel about that change of tone?
I don't like it.
You don't like it? You don't like it as in you really don't care for, or just it's getting
uncomfortable and scary.
It's starting to get scary. I said, the stakes are getting high. See, we're no longer little kids now. Where they're turning into young adults, and like I said, the stakes are high. You know, things are getting really serious. You know, you got the threat of Voldemort, and he's unleashing his followers, and there's basically a war coming.
And we just know when it starts getting to the end, it's gonna get. Well, I don't want. I just want to hide under the bed.
And we're getting there. Like I said, we've only got 3 movies left.
What?
3 movies, 2 years. Like I said, year 7 is split in 2. So also in here you've got, I think, well, besides Umbridge, who shows up, that's the one main character. But you have, I think, 2 other characters that pop up. You've got, obviously,
Everybody.
Luna.
Yeah, Luna. Ravenclaw.
No, it's not. Luna Lovegood, I think her name was.
Yeah.
Yeah, she shows up. She's a very popular character, and of course, you have. I'm drawing blanks on names. It's going to kill me. I know what the actor or the character. I'm just trying to think of the name here. But it's was it Beatrice Lestrange or Lestrange. And it's to kill me because I can't think of her name right now. It's a very popular actress, does all these great characters, kind of dark characters, and former married to Tim Burton. God, I'm so good at this usually. I'll put me on the spot. I just can't remember. But she pops up. She's the 2 prominent characters that are new here. You've got the return of Gary Oldman as Sirius Black. You don't get a lot of Alan Rickman as Severus Snape. Severus Snape. Severus Snape. But what you do get is a small hint of a backstory with him and his history with Harry's father, which is interesting because I know where this is going, but there's you're realizing there's a little bit more to Snape than you actually thought, which is going to come to fruition I think by the next movie. So that's something I very to look forward to. Because no, Kara was not a fan of his at all.
Until now, I realize what his backstory is.
That he was into the movie? Mm-hmm. Okay, make sure she's not jumping ahead on me.
No. Realize that he had a hard backstory. Yeah.
So, and that's just, you're just hinted at, but there's going to be a whole lot more revealed to that. Mm-hmm. So that's kind of cool. You also get a little more of is it Neville? Mm-hmm. You get a little more of his backstory. He's tied to Beatrice Lestrange because with what happens with his parents or what happened to his parents and how they were all these kids' parents in a lot of ways were involved with that original Order of the Phoenix. So I'm trying to think what other things that really popped up. I will say one thing I've noticed it's really been I don't say bugging me about these films. And it's not, again, I'm looking at, these films are like 2000, at this point, we're looking at like 2000, probably, I can't read the fine print, but like 3, 4, somewhere in there. I'm looking at from 2025, that's a long time. Some of that CGI does not hold up. The special, on basically on the fantastical characters, the creatures, just like the Hagrid's half brother. It was just like a troll or giant. It's
not that good.
No, a lot of that stuff does not hold up. I think now it probably look a lot more clean and a lot more real. Which a lot of times those kind of things are hard to make real. But again, it's hard to judge that from 2025 eyes looking at it. At that time, it was amazing. I'm sure, as I recall. Now. Not so much. Helen Bonham Carter. There it is. Beatrice Lestrange. It's Helen Bonham Carter. I knew it would come eventually.
Who?
The actress who played Beatrice Lestrange. The crazy lady at the end, with the wild hair. Yeah, her real name is Helena Bonham Carter. Yeah. I said I knew it was there. Sorry. Scary.
It's up there.
Yeah.
It's up there.
There's a lot of stuff floating up here. Sometimes I just got to pick them out. Which also brings up an interesting point. Another thing what's interesting about this film is you okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
It takes me back from the first video we did.
You're delving into Harry's kind of fighting his dark side. But you get a lot of Star Wars in there. Is that a
Fly.
fly? She fly. But so yeah, kind of dealing his connection with Voldemort is, you start to see that, get the idea of what this is, why it's happening, and it's how it's kind of tearing Harry, apart in a sense, because he's being a lot more dark. He's a lot angrier. He's kind of distancing himself a bit from his friends and family, if you will. And a lot of that at the beginning, because everyone's doubting him, calling him a liar, and they're believing the propaganda, the fake news, if you will, that Voldemort is not, has not come back. He's making it all up, and so everybody's buying that, and so it's kind of isolating himself from that, and it's kind of putting him in a dark place. And also, he's even been separated from Dumbledore, which is obviously affecting because of his close relationship with him. So a lot of that plays out. It's really interesting. It's a nice performance from the actor that plays Harry Potter. That's, God, my goodness. My mind is just not working tonight. Not at all. And I know it's right there, It's like it's okay. It's okay.
I don't know what open this.
It's okay. I did much better at this normally. Again, I'm just kind of on the winging it, so I do apologize why I'm drawing blanks. I'm not, like this. It'll pop up, 5 minutes, it'll always pop in my head. So, any other thoughts? Because I obviously don't have any thoughts in my head. Nothing you want to say that you liked or stuck out or something.
Oh, what was the boy who kept on burning his eyebrows in the back of his head, in the first movie?
Oh, yeah, he was. I can't remember his name, but I know you're talking about not Neville, but the other one. Yeah,
it's not Neville.
Yeah. I forget what they called it. What his name was. I never caught his name in 4 or 5 movies now. I never caught his name, but I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, it just surprises me that every time in the four movies, he always takes Harry's side, but in this movie, he really does it because he thinks that he's lying until he's training the people how to defense themselves, and then he finally says sorry.
Yeah, because he's believing the propaganda. It's like his mom, reads the whatever paper, wizarding paper, and says that Harry's lying, and so he's kind of buying into all that until the end when he's kind of realized things are real, and he does apologize to Harry. And again, I can't remember his character's name. Mm-hmm. And I'm sure they probably said it. I don't even remember it popping up at all in the other movies.
If you guys remember, put in the comments
I'll put it up here. I'm sure whenever I get around to editing these things. Right now, I'm just I really apologize how blank my mind is right now. It's been a long couple weeks to get through this, and she's choking. But my mind is mush from all the stuff I had to go through. So normally I'm much better on these, and it ain't there. There's thoughts are pulling out, so I do apologize.
They're up here.
And I can't remember the actor. I'm told blank on the actor who plays Harry Potter.
Can you connect words?
No, I cannot. I have Chris-itis right now, and it's.
Wait, what's that?
Not that I'm making fun of Chris. He's not here to defend himself.
Oh, Chris.
But, anyways, so we're gonna cut this out. That's all we got for year 5, Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. So, and I don't remember what your rankings were the last four movies.
Okay, so
you remember?
Okay, Sorcerer's Stone was 1.
Mm-hmm.
Prisoner of Azkaban was 2. Then, Order of Phoenix, I'm gonna put in a 3.
Really? Okay.
Mm-hmm. And then I think I'm gonna put that's the 8 and 7.
Goblet of Fire is over.
Yeah, Goblet of Fire on 4, and then Chamber of Secrets on 5.
Interesting.
Just to let you know, Chamber of Secrets is really good. I'm just trying to save for number 10.
We're not getting to 10. We're getting to 10.
Yeah.
We've only got 8 movies. How you? Where are you throwing in 2 more?
I don't know.
Your math is not mathing.
I suck at math.
And actually, I'm not even sure how accurate it is. I can't remember what she had ranked him in the last video, and I'm not sure I ranked him myself. But as of right now, and it could be fresh from totally different from last time. I think. I really should keep these written down for reference. I think I'll do that next time. But as of right now, I think I'm going to put Prisoner of Azkaban first. Order of Phoenix.
Second.
Yeah. And then Goblet of Fire. And then Sorcerer's Stone and Chamber of Secrets. I like the more serious and dull they get, the more I really get into it, because you start a whole lot more world building, and you get a lot of more of the lore, if you will. So I'm enjoying that a lot more than the kitty stuff was fun. It's a good start, but I'm liking where this we're developing the story and where it's going.
If you haven't watched his videos, he's a lot into dark movies, so.
Oh, and she's not. Okay.
A bit.
Okay. I miss, Megan and Wednesday over here. Anyway. She throws me on the bus like that. Okay, so that's going to be it for now. I think we're done. She's apparently cold.
It's cold down here.
So if you enjoyed this, click thumbs up, share, subscribe. Leave us a comment below. Tell me what I'm missing and forgetting, because my mind does not work tonight. Let us know your rankings on these films. We've got 3 more to go. Mm-hmm. Next up is the Half-Blood Prince. And then we will lead us right into the 2-part finale of Deathly Hallows. So it should be a lot of fun, because things are going to get really serious. So, or just say hi. We'll always take hi. So until next time, this is Chuck in.
Kara.
And I hope I remember who I am by then and what we're doing.
And then I'm gonna fly into the Half-Blood Prince. Goodbye.
We'll see you on the other side. What's going on, guys? Chuck in.
Kara.
Cut. She don't even know her name. Okay. We'll try this again.
Okay.
Your line is Kara.
Okay.